So you came here as a B2 or an F1, you came here legally. And you met the love of your life, and the love of your life just happens to be a U.S. citizen. Yes, you can now apply for a green card. That's called an adjustment of status. How do you do it? You have to submit Form I-130, petition for your spouse, I-485, green card application, I-765, an employment application, I-131, travel document application, only if you're here in lawful status, guys. So if you're here on a valid B2, then you're good. If your B2 stay expired years ago, no, you don't qualify for that I-131 travel document. You include an 864. That's an affidavit of support that needs to be signed by your spouse, showing that your spouse is going to be financially responsible for you. This is a contract, right? So you'd have to include the following supporting documents with all of these applications. Identity documents for you and your spouse, birth certificates with translations, a visa page of your passport, biographic page of passport, marriage certificate with a translation, divorce decrees if they apply, your children's birth certificate, your evidence, right? Because you have to include a lot of evidence to show that this marriage is valid. And you better have a lot of evidence. Photos, lease, bills, right, that show the two of you together. If you don't have an animal, get an animal. Go to PetSmart, right? You guys will be registered as the pet's parent. You will include all this evidence. Your taxes should be filed together. You should also include your spouse's tax returns, because they have to see that she makes enough money to take care of you financially, so that you're not going to become a burden to the government. So these are sort of the stuff that you need to know if you're going to be helping somebody apply for an adjustment of status, or, if you're going to assist someone, in this process, or if you're going to do it yourself. So remember, AOS, adjustment of status, there's another thing called the 30, 60, 90-day rule. So if you come in as a visitor and within 30 days you get married and you file this application, it doesn't look too good, right? Because remember, when you come in, you're saying, I'm coming in for a non-permanent reason, a temporary reason, right? Like a visitor. So if you immediately file this, it doesn't look good. So be very careful. If it's 60 days, you may be in the clear, right? If it's 90 days, much better. So be very strategic about when you file this application after you enter the United States legally.